So, welcome to the third and final lesson in our series of lessons on the distributive property. This one, we're going to be doing a 4-digit by 1-digit multiplication problem. And by now, you're getting kind of used to the flow. And the only thing that's really changing is that the size of the number is changing. The process is still the same, just the size of the number is changing a little bit. So let's go ahead and let's jump into our first example. So we have the example of 8 times 2,743. Remember how we always do this. We always go through and we label a little place value. So now, once we've done that, we're going to take the number 2,743, break it into expanded form. And remember, we're just going to distribute that 8 across each place value spot or each place value position in the number 2,743. So let me make a little space down here. So 8 times, and remember we're going to do it with the arrows first, and then we're going to do it the other way like we did in the last video. So 8 times 2,000 plus 700 plus 40 plus 3. Now, one way to do it is just to put your arrows across, times 2,000 times 700 times 40 times 3. And one of the things that I like to do is I like to try to start lining this stuff up vertically so it can make it easier for me to add. Well, 8 times 2,000 is 16,000. 8 times 700 is 5,600. 8 times 40 is 320. And 8 times 3 is 24. Remember, these are my partial products. And then I just add up. 4, 4, 9, 1, regroup, then 2. So 21,944 is our final product. Now, what I'm going to do is the exact same thing, except I'm going to do it to where it's not with all of the arrows, because some of y'all will prefer to do it the other way, and some of y'all might prefer to do it the way I just did it. Doesn't matter. So now 8 times 2,743, thousands, hundreds, tens, ones. So we're going to do this 8 times 2,000 plus 8 times 700 plus 8 times 40 plus 8 times 3. And we're still showing that 8 is being distributed to each place value position in the number 2,743. So we do the same thing that we did in the last video. 8 times 2,000 is 16,000. 8 times 700 is 5,600. 8 times 40, 320. And 8 times 3 is 24. Now, I add up. 4, 4, 9, 1, regroup, then 2. So 21,944 is my final product. And, as always, a practice problem for you to work with. And, well, that is the end of our lesson on the distributive property using a 4-digit by 1-digit multiplication problem. And I know that y'all are happy that this is the last one for the distributive property.